Hello, and welcome to another MCO update on Polygon. Yeah, Polygon's the floor below the Polygon chart 1-2 structure that we see on the chart. It is beginning to creak. It is starting to crack, and we don't have much room left in this setup, in this so-called 1-2 setup. So far, I haven't confirmed the low yet. And that was the correct decision because we are still in a local downtrend. And if Bitcoin indeed corrects a little further, as I would expect it at the moment, it will be really difficult for Polygon. And I would not be surprised if Polygon forms another low. Now, that being said, I'm not confident in this 1-2 setup anyway. As I said many times, I'm not bullish on this chart. There might be a short-term bounce for sure, but we can really only become bullish if we see all of these 5 waves completed, labeled Circle Wave 1, and then the subsequent Wave 2 pullback, Circle 2, would be a decent setup, could be a pullback trade setup after the 5-wave move has made clear that the bulls want to take the lead. I've mentioned it many times. This 5-wave move up is a bit too small. The pullback can be a wave 2 or a B wave, especially as long as we're holding 17.2 cents, because the initial rally was a 5-wave move, and with a 5-wave move to the upside, we can generally watch for higher prices, but then we have to pay close attention to the support area to see what is actually the level, where do probabilities shift, and that's below 17.2 cents. And this correction, again, is now quite complex. It doesn't look healthy, okay? We have a 5-wave move up that's quite small, and the pullback, honestly, is quite messy. Quite complex as well. I mean, I can label that a WXY structure. That means after a normal ABC, it couldn't turn around. It failed again. And yeah, we've seen that again and again in this cycle, and Polygon has been a disappointment anyway, so I don't have high hopes here. But if I see a rally and a break above the B wave high at around 24 cents, 23.9 cents, well, then this would be probably the beginning of at least the C wave in orange wave 4, maybe even something more bullish, but then at least the door would open to a rally into the blue zone, which at this point is located between 34 cents and 49 or 50 cents. But again, there is much more work required. So earliest indication that a low is in would be a break above the last high there at around 20.7 cents. But yeah, there is nothing there that would give me confidence that indeed a low has actually formed. Yeah. So we could also, I mean, what we can do, we can maybe add a trend channel to the chart. Let's see if it does something. Not always useful. Okay, so we are currently testing the lower boundary line of that trend channel. It is a 1-2 setup. Okay, it's worth watching exactly here for a reaction. This is now the time. But at the moment, while I record this video, the trend is still down. And given the outlook on the Bitcoin chart, which still suggests lower prices, I'm a bit skeptical. But definitely still open to the idea of a turnaround. But I can only judge what I see, which is, yep, we're still holding above support. Yep, it could still be a corrective pullback, but no reaction at this point. And below 17.2 cents, I would expect that it will be invalidated. That means a break below 15 cents would be likely next. So that's the update on Polygon. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.